What inspired him to write The New Breed?
The independence part of it. The fact that at that time, in that era, he could be doing something like Franti and Taishi and then have to go to Van Morrison, to then have to go to Patti LaBelle, to then have to go to Jim Croce, to then go and do a Pepsi jingle. In order to be able to stay in that A chair and be a part of this kind of rhythm section, the quality of players in this rhythm section. I mean, Burt Bacharach looked at us during the interview and said, if Gary couldn't make the session, I moved the session until he could make it.
That's pretty amazing.
I mean, I was just, where do you go from there, right? So I think what inspired him was less about you need to cross over, you don't. I mean, he didn't believe in crossing over because he felt like it short-shifted you. You could be more open, you could be more fluid. But what it felt like as a singer, as his daughter, and as a stage performer, from my side of it, it was no different than him teaching me to ground down through my feet when I would stand on stage, and that if I lost the ass out of my feet, if I lost my rooting or my grounding, that I wouldn't be able to hit high notes and then scoop all the way down to low notes. And to me, it feels like when I look at it through the lens of the students and other drummers, what my father gave me was the ability to be independent with this voice, rasp, no rasp, while all staying very authentic to yourself. It's not like you're just, oh, I'm a chameleon and I'll be in. All of it has to contain integrity. And if you can lock into that place, you could be a successful studio drummer. And that was really what it was. How does Gary Chester, how does Hal Blaine, how did these people do that? It was because it's not like it is today, where what kind of drummer are you? Oh, I'm fusion, jazz fusion. That's it. Just jazz fusion. Oh, I'm just metal, or I'm just, rockabilly. He believed that when you're sitting in that groove, when you have that groove, when you have that shit, that you should be able to just take off, man. And that is really, really true as a performer. Because whenever I would try to hit notes, I sucked. Whenever I would try to reach for something that I was thinking about prior, I could just see it in footage, where my neck is up and I'm like, I understand where she's going, looking at myself, I understand where you're going. But the less it really is, the more. And if you listen to my father's playing on all those tracks, there's nothing like, It's all spacious. And it's allowing the singer and the lyrics and everything to have a deeper meaning. If you're a cat that can connect to that deeper meaning. If you're not, then it's just a great pop song, and that's cool too. But I think, to answer your question, that fluidity in life, being able to have that groove but still play anything, anytime, and faster isn't necessarily better, louder isn't necessarily cooler. And why are you doing this? Ask yourself that question. Why do you want to be a lead singer? Why do you want to be a drummer? What is this about? Who in you is up there doing this? And what are you giving people that they can't get somewhere else? And at 5 years old, to hear my father say you need to eat, sleep, and shit music, it's powerful stuff. You can't come out the same 5-year-old kid, playing with Barbies.
Right, exactly.
But it was hard. I'm not going to lie. He was a real, any student will tell you, man, he didn't hold any punches. He would just, that sucked. It's horrible. Do it again. You're wasting my time. Get out of here. I heard him kick students out. I heard him be absolutely horrific, but you never felt that the love was gone, ever. He had this amazing ability to allow you to feel loved at the same time as he was telling you to go fuck yourself. It's the only way I can describe it.
That's a skill right there, right? That is